Yeah, take it over the kids, you know?
No. Open the front camera.
What look like?
Clean. Full.
I'll check it out, says
Yeah, no problem. So I'm doing my makeup today. Starting off with my eyebrows first. This is a lip liner. This is supposed to be a quick face. Let's see how I do. I like to start off with my eyebrows first, so that is what I'm doing. I know I have not done a live in quite a while, since before I gave birth to my son. How's everybody doing? My hair is soaking wet, so that is why it's dripping that much. For my eyebrows, I usually start off with a lighter shade. That is kind of like a highlight shade for underneath the brow. I have my mirror on the other side, so if you all see me happen to look across, it's because of that. My children, well, my two smaller ones are sleeping right now, so I'm actually taking the time to get myself together because I have to go to church. We have to go to church in a little bit, so I am just organizing myself for that. So I'm trying not to do too much right now, but I have actually missed you all and being live with you all. I know I haven't really done a live doing my makeup on this channel. I have more done like cooking, so this is actually something new to me for this page. Let me know how you all feel about it, and if you all want me to go live much more often on this page. So I'm just really doing a quick face, something natural. This was at this early moment kind of decision to go live. brows are partly finished. I've already moisturized my face and I'm using the Pond's cream. This is what I'm using to moisturize, and I moisturized already. However, I am gonna go in with the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This would be my primer. I'm already 6 minutes in. I'm still on my eyebrows. I haven't done any of my face as yet. So my foundation for my face, I usually mix the Maybelline Superstay and the LA Colors True Matte foundation. These are my two foundations, and since I actually gave birth, my skin is a lot fairer, so I don't have my right shade of foundation in one color, so I usually have to mix. And I like to cover up my dark circles first before the rest of my face. Right, I'm just gonna blend that out. Right, we are partly covered with those bags. How are you guys doing? I have definitely missed you all. So my bags are semi-covered. I am going to now do the rest of my face, and I actually have to put a little bit more of the LA Colors foundation. And this is my face. The rest of my face I'm doing now. I know a lot of people is actually waiting on that birthing vlog. Well, I have just been trying to adjust to life and everything that I have to do, but it is coming. It was a beautiful experience, I will say that, because I did do a home delivery, so it was a wonderful experience. Time to finish up my eyebrows, and for my eyebrows I usually use my shade of foundation on the top layer of my eyebrows, and that is so that the rest of my face sort of looks, well, it all looks the same. It doesn't look like it has a box around my eyebrows. Just blend, 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 blend. Perfect. Amazing. This might happen to be a 20 minutes face. It's actually going for 15 minutes, but we'll see how that goes. Right now my forehead is covered. Now it's time to highlight, and I'm using the Maybelline Superstay foundation in the shade 220. This is my highlighting shade. I usually go lighter under the eye first. Yeah. Down the nose. Center of the nose. Cupid's bow. Chin. And I do a little bit on my forehead. Not too much, just the remnants. And I'm actually gonna blend out my forehead first because this foundation dries down really fast, and I don't want it to have this big circle in the middle of my forehead. So, and I'm blending down my nose same way. Underneath my eyes will be last, because I want full coverage. Actually, leaving the foundation a little longer gives you a bit of more coverage, just where you need it to be. Right. I'm using my foundation brush to just blend out around the edges. Yeah. Underneath my eyes now. Nice. Now it's time to apply some powders. I'm gonna apply some setting powder from Sasha Buttercup in the shade Light. And I'm actually going to set underneath my eyes like this. Like that. On top of the eyelid a bit, because I'm not doing eyeshadow today. Down the nose, center of the forehead, Cupid's bow, and the chin. That is what I'm setting. I'm going to use my shade of powder now. I use the Sasha Pro powder, and I have the palette because I am a makeup artist, so I just have the palette instead of having individual shades, right? And I'm using the shade Perfect Honey to contour, powder, contour, and bronze. Around the perimeter of my forehead, like that. My nose, kind of up in the brow a bit like this. Like that. My chin area a little. Now I do have some love marks on my neck that I have to take care of because I'm not going to change like that. So I'm just mixing some more foundation and I'm just going to cover up those areas a bit. Have some on this side too. I'm not doing all that color correcting and all of that. My foundation does a pretty good job. And we are all covered. Just making sure underneath my neck is fully covered. And I'm gonna set with powder. My hair is still pretty wet because I just came out the shower. There's a full get ready with me. Minus the clothes part. Because I still have to do some ironing. And for blush, I am actually going to use an eyeshadow from my mauve palette. Just apply some blush in that area there. Sort of an orange color. Like that. Hello, look. Nice. Next, I'm just going to do a simple eyeliner, and I'm using LA Colors matte liquid liner. That is what I'm doing. Nothing too fancy. Yeah, nothing too fancy today. Simple liner. Simple wing liner. I am doing lashes though. I love lashes. Simple wing liner, nothing too exotic. Liner is down. I'm using some lashes that I already wore. The lashes that I usually use is from Kenzie Beauty. It's a local Trinidad brand or company, I should say. I always use their lashes. They have a wonderful selection of lashes. My hair is soaking wet. And for the glue, I'm using Tobago Glue Cosmetics. This is another local company well, she's from Tobago actually, and her makeup gets distributed in Trinidad in our beauty supply stores such as Pennywise. So wonderful dupe for amazing shine. And those other eyelash glues, it's white and it dries down clear. So this is what I usually use to put on my strip lashes, right? And I just have to wait for it to get a bit tacky. So in the meantime, I'm just going to make sure that my powders are blended properly. Right, dust off any excess powder, setting powder from my face. Right, nice. Now I'm going to apply my eyelashes, and what I usually do is I sort of look up closest to my mirror. So my mirror is on the other side, so I'm just gonna look on that side and apply it to the top. As some glue on the eyelash itself, so it's sticking to my hand. Right, one lash is down. One lash down. You'll see the difference those lashes makes. Why is this one giving me trouble? Second lash down. Right, second lash down, and we are almost complete with my makeup. I'm just gonna dust off this satin powder from underneath my eyes. I have to blend the lashes with my natural lashes, so I'm just going in with some mascara on the underneath. Nice to bad. Just going to push that up a bit. Make sure those lashes are in place. I have another set of lashes from LA Colors. However, this one isn't waterproof. I'm just going to put that on my lower lash line a bit. Like that. Nice. I'm just going to spray some rose water and clean off my nose ring. The powder kind of takes away from the shine of it. And we are almost complete. Just my lips to do now. What type of lip do you all think I should do? Because this is a natural look, so any type of lip will actually look perfect. My husband loves gloss, so might do gloss. Lip liner. This lip liner is from Ruby Kisses, and I bought this in Wonderful World in Trinidad. And I'm just going to line my lips. It glides on really smoothly. Do you all think I should do my hair on here one time? My hair just probably go up in one. Not sure. Going to use this beauty lip cream from Absolute New York. Got this in Wonderful World. I like to add a little color to my lip before I do gloss, so that even when the gloss comes off, it still has lip color. It also softens up the lip liner that we just applied. Like so. And I'm just going to apply some clear gloss from Magic Collection on top. I don't find my lips look defined enough, so just want to define it a little bit more. I feel like I need to move this up first on this side. Hold on. Where there's a little more light for you all to see. Perfect. Now it's time to spray my face, and I like to go in with rose water and satin spray. So I do the rose water first, then I'm gonna go in with satin spray. Nice, too bad, and we are basically finished. I just have to let this dry. I don't have one of those handheld fans, and I need to get one. But this is my natural face. It did take longer than I planned to, but that's fine. Complete. My hair just needs to get done now. To have to do my hair. My hair is just gonna be really, really simple. Nothing too much because it has to be wrapped. My hair has to be covered. So it's not gonna be doing too much right with my hair. To get my products because I wasn't planning to do my hair on here, but I really enjoyed this live. 1 second, guys. Right, so for my hair, I'm just doing 2 products. I'm using my styling gel and I'm using some hair food. Simple. And I'm just gonna rake it through my hair. Nothing too much. This is my makeup chair behind me, just in case anybody was wondering. That's what my client sits on when I do their makeup. So I do have a makeup page that I share all of my clients' makeup and tutorials. It's called Vivid Beauty Hair and Makeup. That's where I showcase my clients' makeup, and even when I do my makeup, my own makeup sometimes. Mahalia, hi. How are you doing? Thank you for joining me. Right. And I put some grease over my hair after applying the gel so that it doesn't have a cast. Is this your first time coming to my page? Right. Oh, it is nice. It's good to have you here. So, for those that are new, I actually am a wife, a mother, a makeup artist. I do a lot, cook. So, on my page, you will find a mix of that type of content, outdoor content with my family. I do share some cooking tutorials, some cooking videos. I even share some of my hairstyle looks that I do on my daughter. What else? Of recent, I started sharing more makeup content on hair, that because most of the time I have to do really fast makeup looks, so I decided, I'll share it for persons who want to or have to do quick makeup looks, because they don't have the time, they have children, they have to run out the door, and that is what I do too. So I also share some Caribbean dishes that I cook in Trinidad. So for those persons who have never had Trini food and can source some of those ingredients for Trini food, you're going to find some recipes here on my page. My recipes are simple and easy to follow because sometimes I don't have the time to get too detailed, so I try to keep my recipes really, really simple. My son just came to check on me. My big son. Right, and guys, that's it. My hair is done. My hair is gonna remain out like this. And that is how I look. Your mom loves doubles. I've tried to make doubles a few times. I still have some work to do on the doubles, but I love to eat doubles. Absolutely love it. My husband buys it for me a lot. Well, I haven't had it a lot since I had the baby because of the diet restrictions. In terms of, as I'm breastfeeding, I try to be very careful of what I eat with my baby. Boys tend to be a lot more gassy, so I try to keep it really simple. But I did have doubles, and he actually did not have any allergic reaction or anything, so thank God. So I'll be eating a lot more doubles very soon. But that is it for today, guys. Thank you so very much for tuning in with me. I have actually missed going live and interacting with you all. It was really, really nice. So look out for much more lives, and if you all are new here and have not been subscribed as yet, please subscribe to my page for much more lives and to also keep up with a lot of the other content that I post on my page. I will try to post much more often, but I do have a lot on my plate. But I will try my very best to post a lot more often about the things that I do, the things that my family do, the things that we cook, and just sometimes, outdoor interaction. I will also try to go live as well. Thank you, Mahalia, for subscribing. It was so nice being here with you all. I love you all. Have a blessed Saturday. I'm going to get ready for church now. I'll see you all. Bye.